Hi, this is Marteen with Chalk Couture and we're live. So while we're waiting for some people to join us, let's just talk a little bit. I'm gonna try and share this. So give me just a minute. Hope you guys had a nice Christmas. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. It's a little nerve-wracking and a little scary. There I am. So let's just see if we can get some people on. Do I look crooked? Because I kind of think I look crooked. Better. Not the most comfortable chair here. All right, who's there? Say hi. Are we there? Okay, let's see if anybody joins us. This is my first live, so not really sure how this is all gonna go. I'm hoping you all can help me with your comments and input. I'm just waiting to see if anybody's joining us, so we'll wait a little bit longer. So I had a great Christmas. All this stuff here that I'm using to film this video was from my kids. I think they're excited about my new project, Chalk Couture. So is anybody there? All right, well, let's get started. So today I'm going to be working on this tag. This tag is from the store that starts with an M. And anytime we use a surface that's not Chalk Couture surface, we're going to want to wax it. So I have some wax here that we're going to just do a little coating on and get it ready. And the reason we do this is to protect our transfers. We want to make sure that the transfers don't stick too well, that they can't be unstuck. So I'm going to make sure we cover it really well with the wax, and then we're going to just wipe it off. Rub it in. Not bad. I kind of see a little tiny imperfection up here on this little edge. So I'm going to grab a marker and see if I can fill that in a little bit. I know I'm making a lot of noise, but I'm not really sure anybody's on. Oh, hey, hi, Susie. So good to see you. I can't tell you how much I miss you. So don't laugh at me, all right? But I would love your feedback. So be sure and share my videos. Hi, Lindsay. It's me. Just kind of jumping in here. I'm not really sure how all this is going to go, but I'm excited to get going and give it a try. And I know that many of you are excited to see what Chalk Couture really is. So Chalk Couture is a chalk paste product. It can be used on most surfaces, glass, wood. Tonight we're using it on this tag from the M store. Hey, if you're there, hi. So if you're there, if you can share my video, that would be great. That would help me so much. Okay, so we're gonna go back up here to this little edge here where I have a little bit of chipping on the board, so now nobody can see that. Don't mind the dogs, they're wondering what's going on in here. All right, so the design I'm going to do today, a friend of mine did the other day, so she cut it already for us. So this is confetti. I thought it would be kind of cute since we're getting ready to go into New Year's. Have a little something sparkly on my door. So this is confetti, and this is called Throw Kindness Like Confetti. So we're going to do that on this tag, and then we're going to tie a cute little bow on it, and we're going to hang it on the front door. Okay? All right, so let's get started. I think we're going to, let me just ask you guys, I kind of like this pink, and I'd like to do a little sparkly gold in there. So if you guys think I should try another color, let me know. I'm kind of thinking 2 colors might be good. So I'm going to get started, and if you think that we shouldn't add another color, then we'll go ahead and do that. So this cloth is it's sent to you. You can purchase this on the site, but this is to kind of get a little bit of fuzzy on your transfer, so it doesn't stick like so well that you can't get it off. So we're just gonna rub it on there a little bit and then set that aside. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the confetti first. We're going to go all the way up to the circle here on the tag. I know it's really difficult for you guys to see what I'm doing, so I'll kind of, until I get another camera so that I can show you all, it's going to be a little hard. But anyway, so we're sticking it all the way up here. I'd like to start the confetti. I think what I might do is I might add some more confetti as we go. We'll just kind of see how that goes. But right now, let's try it like this. We want to make sure that there's no air bubbles in there. So, just the pressure from your hands gets the seal on the back to stick. These are reusable, so they're a little sticky on the back, and we want to keep them that way. So when you take good care of them by preparing your boards and washing them nice, then there you go. We're going to be able to use them for several times. So as you can see, my chalk paste is just a little bit thick, and we kind of want to get it. We want to get it to a yogurt sour cream consistency. So I'm going to just add a little bit of distilled water here and stir it up. You can see that still looks a little bit too much like toothpaste. We don't want it to look like toothpaste. So let me just check while we're doing this, see if we have any questions. What design is it? Okay, so this is the Throw Kindness design, Lindsay. This is one that I love myself because I've done this on my kitchen board. So it's a really cute one. It's pretty small, not a big design, so you could put it several different applications for it. What else we got here? Thank you, Amber. You're so sweet. I'm so nervous. I know y'all can tell, and I'm so glad that you guys are my friends because it's so much easier to do this. Oh, thanks for the hearts. It's so much easier to do this with people that you know really well, and they know you. They know so much about you, and I can get my practice in on you guys, and you guys can tell me, oh, Marteen, you really need to not talk so much or whatever. Anyway, so we're getting there. We're still a little bit like toothpaste, if you can see that. We want to get it a little bit more like sour cream. So once we get there, we're going to use our little squeegee. I think I'm going to use a large squeegee on this because we're covering a pretty good size area. So, hi Jessica, how are you, honey? I'm glad you're joining me tonight. We're going to answer a lot of questions here tonight on Chalk Couture. So if you have any questions, let me know. So I'm just going to get started. We're going to drag this down. We don't want to be too slow about it. As a matter of fact, I think I'm just going to put a little glob on here so that we can kind of keep moving. You want to get it on there reasonably well. You don't want it to be too thin because we want to get some good coverage. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to scrape it off. So cover all those little dots there. I think I'm out of breath. I don't know if that's nerves or what it is. Anyway, okay, so we're going to scrape off the excess. And then we're going to just put it back in our jar. So you can see these jars of chalk paste can last you quite a while because you're not really using a whole lot. All right, I'm going to set that over there. Okay, so now when you take your transfer off, you don't want to pull it just from one corner because that could stretch it. So maybe get it started and then grab it at the middle here and get a good grip on it and pull it off so you don't bend it and get it weird. Oh, look how cute. I love that. It's a pretty color, right? Okay, so we're going to add some gold to that too, but first I'm going to put this in some water and we'll clean that up later. I'll show you how to do that later on. But how cute is that? That's pretty cute. Can you see the confetti? Let's see. I can't see what you're working on. Just your torso. Oh my gosh. Can anybody see what I'm working on? I hope you can see it. When I look at the, there, maybe it's on that camera. How's that, Susie? Is that a little better? All right. So anyway, we're going to keep going. So I have this little heat, it's not a blow dryer, but of course you could use a blow dryer and that's probably better. This just works a little faster. We want to get it dry because we're gonna lay down transfer on top of it, and I don't want it to peel off any of the chalk. So we want to make sure that's dry. We want to make sure it's not hot either. So we'll get it a little bit cooler. Susie, can you see me? Well, hopefully y'all can see me. This is definitely a test because I haven't done one before. Okay, so now we're gonna do, you know what, let's go ahead and do this, and then maybe we'll add some dots later. I'll have to wash that and to add some more confetti to our project here. So I think this is going to look really cute, and I'm going to just tie a bow and hang it on my front door for New Year's. Okay, so now since this has been used before, it's really not very sticky, but I just want you to see that, you know, that's how you keep it from getting too sticky on your project. So I'm hoping eventually to find either an iPad mini or an iPad, you know, something not very expensive, or another iPhone or something like that, so that you can see both down and at me. So right now, this is all just really kind of a test, and to see how I do and how comfortable I get with the camera and get with talking to the air. So now the other thing I just wanted to mention to you, so when you take a transfer off of the backing, there's a really smooth and shiny side, and then there's sort of a dull side. That's your back, and you want to mark that right away as soon as you take the transfer off, like Michelle did that here when she used this transfer before. And she made sure that we had that there was no way I was going to end up putting it on the back, because if I put it on the back, it could hurt the transfer. It might stick. So that's something to be aware of. Be sure you do that. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and continue on with the pink, and then we'll add some gold confetti here in just a minute. I may not have everything that I think I need, but you know what? You guys are my friends, and I'm sure you'll hang in there with me, right? All right. So here we go. We're throwing kindness like confetti. Okay, it goes on really smooth. It just feels so nice to use this paste. You want to get a good angle on that squeegee when you're cleaning it up. Stay away from the edges so you're not getting it on the rest of your board. And then we're going to pull it up. And again, like I told you, don't pull just from one corner. You're going to want to try and pull from the middle. Oh my gosh, it looks darling. What do you think? So cute, right? So we're going to dry this a little bit and then maybe add a little bit of the gold. I haven't quite decided. I really kind of like the pink, but maybe some gold would look good. So excuse me a second while I clean this transfer. I'm going to put the other one in there. And then we'll get a towel here. So these are really easy to clean and they're nice to take care of. I don't have one of my Chalk Couture erasers. So I just have one from the kitchen right now, just a little magic eraser, which actually doesn't do too bad. But the Chalk Couture erasers last a long time and they do much better. So that came out pretty well, nice and clean. So I think that I'm going to not use this gold part here. I think, ooh, I just smeared it. Oh well. We're not going to use this bold part. We're just going to use the confetti part and come down a little bit lower. So the great thing about Chalk Couture, and I'm kind of glad that happened so I could show you all, but the great thing about Chalk Couture is that it's, you can erase it, you can take it off. So it doesn't, you can mess up. And you're going to mess up. Just like I am. It happens. It happens. I'm looking to see if I have a little Q-tip. I'm thinking I may not, so that's okay. I'll just fix it later. But I think I might take my my little paintbrush and just kind of go through here and touch up that little bit where it got smudged by my finger. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to dry it just a little bit. So, anybody have big plans for New Year's? We're gonna just hang out at home. Chris had a little bit of oral surgery done, and we're just not really sure how he's feeling. He's a trooper and he's tough, but I just didn't want to take any chances of taking him out and him not feeling good, and then that just wouldn't be fun, right? So. Okay, I think we're dry, and it looks like we're dry here. So I think what I'm going to do is just, I don't know if you can see this, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to just hold up. I'm not going to press down on this part where there's more confetti. We're just going to hit the lighter, just the lighter pieces of confetti. I should open this. The great thing about the shimmers is they don't dry out as fast as the paste. And even though the paste dries out, you can reactivate it like you saw with a little bit of water, so it still lasts a long time. Okay, so we're going to pick up a little gold here. See how this looks. I know y'all can't see this very well, but I'll lift it up and show it to you in a minute. Thanks for bearing with me on my first video, you guys. I'm a nervous wreck. So if you message me afterwards, let me know if you have any tips and tricks you think I should be, careful. Am I clicking when I talk to you? Because I hate that. And I heard one time that I do that. So, all right. Since I don't have a Q-tip, I'm just gonna do it with my finger. Anyway, okay, here we go. Here's our finished product. So I'm gonna dry this just a little bit. get those. I love the gold. I don't know if it shows up very well on there. I don't know if you can see it very well. The camera, or the beautiful ring lights my kids got me are kind of bright, so it's hard to see. All right. I didn't have any pink ribbon, so I pulled out some white ribbon, and I just love these tags. So at that store that starts with an M, they have these, and most of the time they're 50% off. So that makes them like $4. And the great thing is you can just continue to change them out every time, every season, every time you want to. Whoops, got a little carried away with that one. Every time you want a new look, something different, or a new, you know, maybe you want it just to say welcome. We have great letters and things like that you can use. All right. I don't know, I'll play with that bow a little more. Bows are kind of not really cooperating with me tonight. So anyway, here you go. Here's our finished product. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'm going to try to come on at least a couple times a week. I've got a YouTube channel all figured out, and I'm just learning how to add cameras, add feeds. Gosh, who would have thought at 61 that I would be trying to figure out all this technology, but I'm really kind of enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way to meet new people and reach out to my friends. I feel like we're all sitting together. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a glass of wine or something while we do it. So anyway, if you have any questions, message me. If you're interested in purchasing something, I have a VIP group I can add you to. So if you're interested in being added to the VIP group where you can see my catalogs and things like that, and maybe take advantage of some of my bundles and things that'll be coming up soon, go ahead and comment VIP in there. If you're interested in looking at more of Chalk Couture as a business, or for me it's going to be a retirement sort of thing, so I'm giving myself a few years to build up a good clientele, and then I'm hoping that I can dig into some more creative home design and have some fun when I retire in a few years. So that's sort of my goal. So let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you might want to do with Chalk Couture. If you just want to add a couple things to your house. I know you've seen some of the things I've posted. I've put on some of the things that I've done for the holidays to decorate my house, and I really like it. But a couple weeks from now, I'm going to take it all down. I'm going to wash all those boards, and I'm going to start over doing something else because I really enjoy doing it. Thanks for sticking with me, you guys. I really, really appreciate it. If you have some feedback, please message me, and you guys have a great and happy new year. Thanks. Bye.